welcome to my podcast. I got my homeboy here with me, Pat. We represent it's Pride Month, y'all. Pull out your fans, pull out whatever you got that's rainbow, baby, and represent for everybody. Where the fans at, period, y'all. Let's get into it, y'all. Tap in with me. If you not liking, subscribing, or following, I don't even know what to tell you no more. It's just pointless at this point. Because how you gonna chime in if you ain't liking, following, and sharing me? I mean, I don't understand what's going on. But yeah, I got a special guest on my show tonight, y'all. This is actually my second special guest I've ever had, and I'm so grateful to have him on my show and to just share with y'all life experiences and things that we go through every day. So, y'all, I want to introduce y'all to my first guest. My second guest, I'm sorry, but my first pride guest. I would say that I want to make this a special thing, a yearly thing, because I stand with them. Oh yeah, y'all, welcome back to the show, y'all. Hey, we in this thing. Ladies, y'all already know what time it is. It's Friday night. I know about time, y'all. Y'all ain't got our work by now. We drinking. Y'all see we got our little popcorn. We about to spill this tea, but we also finna empower and motivate, period. So yeah, cheers to a good night. Let's do this, and we're gonna have a good night, y'all. So y'all know how I do. I'm a little late myself, so I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to chime in because I know how it is. So y'all get it together. I'm here. I'm sorry we behind, but we about to tune in, y'all. We talking about root cause. We talking about the community. We talking about everybody out there that basically needs some empowerment and some support. Since y'all can't be the voice sometimes, we gonna be the voice, and we gonna talk about it right here on this podcast. What you said. What you said. Y'all come on in, y'all. We just chilling. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to chime in. We chilling. We relaxing. We having a good time.
Shooting the shit, you know how we always do.
Y'all know how we do, y'all. Y'all already know what's going on.
Tap in right now.
Tap in, my friends.
Get into some things.
Period. Y'all know how we do. We eating our popcorn, y'all don't hate. Y'all wish I was here on the show, huh? Y'all wish I was here on the show.
Period.
Just hit me up if y'all want to be on the show. Come on, come in. If you are on Facebook, I'm here live too, y'all. I'm here live with Pat. We here, y'all.
We here.
I had to chime in to y'all, but y'all only gonna be able to chime in if y'all on my Single podcast. Get out this Samantha Beans show, Facebook, and get into some real empowering and some stuff that needs some motivation. And y'all put me out there. Let's get to it.
Yes, indeed.
Cool, y'all. So yeah.
Some things of the things.
Okay, things of the things, baby. We finna get into that tea.
Period.
Finna get into that tea, y'all. I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes, y'all. We just gonna vibe out. Yeah. Hey. Check in with me. If you in the chat, if you on YouTube, I cannot see you in the chat. I am so sorry. But I can't see you in the chat, but I'm going to respond to y'all one by one when this is over. I promise you. I promise you. Hey. Y'all like our little setup, man? We doing our big one.
Let's do it.
We own it. I stand with y'all. Period. We celebrating over here. Ain't no negative vibes. We talking and we doing our thing, y'all. Period. Hey. Chime in, y'all. Chime in. We are here. I'm here with my good friend Pat, y'all. It's gonna be a vibe tonight. I gotta tell you that it's gonna be a vibe. Hey. Yeah. I want to thank y'all for continuing to support me on each episode, whether you like, whether you share, whether you follow. I appreciate you because I'm trying to make it and I'm trying to do things the right way. And I appreciate y'all. So, yeah. Thank y'all for that. Hey. I know everybody got a little something going on. And life is life, y'all.
Right.
Life is life.
Tonight, though, we're going to get into some coffee.
Do you hear me? And sometimes we just got to talk about it.
Right.
We got to talk about it. That's it. Let's just talk. It's nothing to it. Don't be ashamed. We're going to talk about it. Hey. Y'all ain't feeling that neo soul like we feeling that neo. We feeling more than soul, baby. What's in y'all look? wine glass. What you said? Yo. Welcome to Symphony's podcast. If you just got here, baby, we here. We in here. This is my 8th episode, y'all. I'm almost to 10. So I appreciate y'all. I'm on number 8. This is number 8 episode, baby. And we live here in Texas. You hear me in Symphony's podcast. What you said? What you said? Y'all come on, tap in. Y'all come on, tap in, y'all. Hey, I see you here, baby. Thank you for checking in with me. Yeah. Appreciate you, love. Thank you for being here. We're about to get into these topics, mama. We're about to get into these topics. Hey. We live. We late. But we here with love. You hear me? The 3 L's. We live, we late, but we here with love. Hey. This is the 8th episode, y'all. I'm celebrating Pride Month with my fellow friend that I've known for a very long time. He is from Marshall, Texas, and he is one of the realest crazy people I've ever met. And I know he's going to make sure that he put on for the community, and he makes sure that educating y'all is the best thing anybody can do.
Exactly.
Sometimes a lot of people don't talk about it because they don't know how, but we gonna talk about it here because I wanna know, and I feel like there's a lot of people out there that wanna know what's the appropriate things to say. How do you approach? You know, so we're gonna talk about that tonight. It's gonna be lit. Hey, if y'all want a shirt, check me out. If you want a shirt, holla at my girl Jasmine. This is Symphony's podcast. Yo, I know it's nice. I know, y'all ain't got to tell me. Hey, we here. We here. We live, y'all. We trying to make it for y'all on Facebook that don't know how to go to YouTube. YouTube! I appreciate y'all. Toast up. Hey. Y'all hit that chat up. I'ma respond. I know my mom and them probably out there. Y'all in the chat. Hit us up, y'all. We got some things to discuss, so we ready. Hey. I'm gonna give y'all one more minute. One more minute because I was late. I'm gonna give y'all one more minute, y'all. We got our little setup. Yeah. We gotta give y'all some exclusives too because yeah, y'all missing out if y'all not on my YouTube. Let's dive in, y'all. Give y'all one more minute. Hey. Now we got the popcorn, y'all. Y'all, come get on the show, man. Come get on the show, y'all. It's nothing but real talk. Come on, y'all. What you said? What you said? We sipping on a little some. You know, it's springtime / summertime in East Texas, so why not?
Gotta get them bottles right.
Why not? This is why I love you. I love you, period. All right, y'all. We about to get into it, y'all. Welcome to Symphony's podcast. Let's get into it. I appreciate each and every one of y'all for chiming in. If you support me, I thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. It really means everything to me to see so many people support me and just make sure that they chiming in and they talking with me because that's what I feel like God has blessed me to do. For everything that I've been through, all the mistakes I've made, all the people that I've mistreated, people that I just ran into that didn't mean me no good. I feel like God is blessing me to share my stories with y'all. So that's why I came up with Symphony's podcast, y'all. That's why I came up with it. And hey, it's about that time. So yeah, y'all, welcome to my podcast where we empower women and we love on one another. Today's episode, we're celebrating Pride Month. Hey, what y'all know about that? Y'all know know about that. They don't know about that. But anyway, with me today, I will be joined by one of my longtime friends, y'all, Pat. He is from Marshall, Texas, and a part of the LGBTQ community. Y'all help me with him, okay, y'all? Tap in what you said. Y'all, this is my second guest, so I want to welcome you, man. I appreciate you so much. No problem. We here, y'all. We doing it. And this is a real relationship. This ain't just somebody I call and was like, hey, can you act like? No, I know him. He know me. And we've been there for each other. So yeah.
These roots run deep.
Yeah, period. So y'all, let's tap in. Let's get into it. I got some things I want to discuss today, y'all. Some of y'all don't know about the community. So we want to, come here today to kind of educate you on everything. So, can you tell us, well, we can go over it together, y'all. I know a lot of people don't know what LGBTQ stands for. And they be like, what is that? It's just a bunch of alphabets. No, we're going to break it down today. We're going to break it down, what it means. I educated myself and I Googled it. If I can Google it, y'all can Google it too. And y'all need to learn about these things because I feel like they're important. So, let's talk about it. What does it stand for? The L stands for lesbian, right? Alright, so lesbian is for L. And G stands for gay, right? Alright, and then B stands for bisexual. Alright, and then the T stands for transgender. And the Q stands for queer, period. So y'all need to educate yourself. Google said it's an acronym that represents a diverse community of individuals whose sexual orientation or gender identity differ from heterosexual or gender norms. Let's talk about it. I feel like the definition of it makes sense. It has a title to it, but it's things we've seen all our lives. It just has a title to it now. You feel okay? So when it comes to the community, I feel like y'all, we gotta do better. We gotta stand together. Period. No matter what it is, who it is, or what y'all may feel is right or wrong, I feel like we gotta stand together. A lot of people are losing their lives because they don't feel accepted. And I feel like that's in race, that's in the community,
With creed, race.
Period. And I feel like, as a whole, we gotta stop this. We gotta stop it.
Like for instance, you have people out there that do share their stories. They come out to their parents, whether it be the lesbians, the gays, the bisexuals, whatever you identify as. Mm-hmm. Some people do not have the support that they feel as though that they need.
Right. Okay. I feel like too, some of our parents let us down. The support starts with family and it starts at home. I feel like, just like you said, if they don't feel that love or connection, it starts to make them feel like they're not accepted because it's by their own. And there's so many people out there that goes through that, y'all. And it's not just queers or lesbians, like it's everybody that goes through it. I've seen, girls that like girls and girly girls, parents still not accept them because they want to be with a girl. You know what I'm saying? And that's like me saying, oh, mama, I don't like the way you be having all these men in here, but you still my mama. You know what I mean?
The way I feel is though, regardless of anyone's sexuality, whether it be gay or straight, you know what I'm saying? I feel like you need to have that person of love and acceptance, you know what I'm saying? Like it still, like you said, it stems from home. Mm-hmm. It doesn't matter just because they're gay or straight, you know what I'm saying?
It starts from home, y'all, and I totally agree with that. I feel like I don't know what it is. It's like people feel like one sin is greater than the other, but it's not. We all have our own sins. We all have our own mistakes. The way we look at things, you cannot tell another person, "Hey, you going to hell because you like this." It's just stuff you can't say.
And it's to the simple fact of the notion of you can't condemn. Who are you to condemn the next
Who
person?
are you? That's the main thing. Who are you? Who are you? I mean, you're not God.
He is the creator. He knows.
Okay.
For the Bible says, I knew you before you were formed in the womb.
Exactly.
So with that being said, he knew.
He already knows, and he knows
what kind of person you were going to be.
Exactly. And I think that's very important for other people out there that's watching, that's feeling some type of way. Let that shit go. Let it go, because you can't tell another person you're doing this, you're doing that. You can't point the finger at somebody and you got your own shit.
All you have to do is love them, basically.
Love is the key to everything, and I feel like this world has lost that definition of what love truly is.
Yes, indeed, they have lost the way.
They've lost the way, and love is sometimes in this society and nowadays it can feel so temporary. You get what I'm saying? One person will love you, meet you, and 2 weeks later, they act like they ain't never met you before. It can't be like that. That's not love, y'all. You know, it's like the more...
Love is unconditional.
Unconditional love. And it also starts with yourself. We're talking about self-love tonight too, y'all. You gotta love yourself, baby. Regardless of...
It comes from within.
Yeah, it comes from within, regardless of what anybody says about you, how they feel about you. You gotta love yourself. RuPaul said it.
You can't love yourself.
How the hell you gonna love somebody else?
I mean,
amen. Up in her, period. I mean, if you can't love yourself, baby, how you gonna prosper in loving somebody else? So I think that's important as well. But we live in some times, man, where life is life,
and people, if you really want to, if you really stop to think about it, people can be so judgmental nowadays just because they don't understand.
Yeah.
But the way I feel, you should have a layer of empathy. You know what I'm saying? You might not necessarily know where that person is coming from, but I feel like you should have a simple line of basis of understanding.
Yeah, I feel like some people just don't have that in them.
Exactly.
Like they don't have no empathy, they don't care about the world, they don't care about themselves. So that makes them not care about nobody. And that's a sad world to live in, y'all. We living in some sad times where it's so hateful, it's so mean, it's so judgmental, and I feel like I want to blame some of that judgmental on technology.
Especially at a time where I feel like we should be so much further in society.
Yeah.
With everything that's like really going on in today's world, as far as politics, as far as the state of the world, I feel like we are really separating ourselves when in fact we should all be coming together.
I agree with you. Everybody is like for themselves nowadays,
and it's sad because
I feel like people scared to come together.
Because like if you really look at the state of the world, we have people that are literally getting ripped from their families. You know what I'm saying? And just it's sad because
it really is.
Like, how could you hate somebody based off who they love? You know what I'm saying? Like, it all factors in to what's going on in today's society.
That's true. I think it's real sad to be ripped away from your family like that, and it reminds me, or it makes me think of how they ripped black people away from their own homeland to come over here. That's what it really reminds me of.
Yes, indeed.
Like, it's like, are we next?
When you really think about it, black people should be in tandem with the LGBT community because if you really think about it, we kind of have the same struggle.
No, for real. Being
we are
accepted.
minoritized. You know what I'm saying? We are all minorities in this actual community.
True. I feel like, I was watching something I was watching on TV, and a young black woman spoke about how we need more black people to support the community. And I totally agree with her, because some of the traumas that we go through and face is something that just can't be healed. And so all the love is needed.
Exactly.
All the love is
the
needed.
traumas you speak of is all relatable. You know what I'm saying? Within the community.
I think that's why it's so easy for me to understand, because I'm a black woman and I've been through a lot, and you know this. You've seen me go through a lot, and it's easy for me to love on the community because I was once for one in the community. Let's get that understood. You know, I am married now to a man, but I was once a part of the community, and I feel like as a black woman, a lot of struggles are the same similarities to the community. It literally is. Like, I hate when people don't take the time to understand and learn, because they're so judgmental to say, no, it ain't, because we're not one and the same as gender. But yes, it is. I agree with you, and I never really kind of realized that until now. So yeah, that makes perfect sense, y'all.
Exactly.
If you just chiming in, you're late. Let me say it right now.
Period.
If you just getting up in here, you late. I got a bunch of y'all hitting my line up talking about where you at. I knew y'all was gonna be doing this when it started. I can't stand when y'all be late. But I was late. But I still gave y'all some more time to get in here. If you just chiming in, this is episode number 8, y'all. We are celebrating Pride Month. We got our little drink. Y'all see what we sipping on. Y'all see the setup. Y'all see the life. It's giving. It's giving, baby. We bold and we talking about it. You hear me? I got my special guest with me here, Pat. He here to talk with us and educate us on a lot of things in the community, and things that we should learn and things that we should know. So I appreciate y'all chiming in with me. What you said. This is your girl Symphony, and y'all that's in the chat, I appreciate y'all. I can't see what y'all saying, but baby, look, I'm gonna respond to y'all. I love y'all so much. We're gonna continue. We got some more questions. We got some more things that we got to discuss. Anyway, this popcorn good as hell, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. This popcorn good. I bet y'all wish y'all was on the show.
Okay.
Well, let's get into it, y'all. I got some questions that I want to ask you, Pat.
Okay.
Alright, so we're gonna ask these questions, and we just gonna talk about it, y'all. There's nothing wrong with talking about this. And I hope that y'all appreciate my guests being on the show and just helping us have a better understanding of the community. I'm so grateful. So yeah, let's get into it. So yeah, I got me some little questions. My question is, what makes the LGBTQ community different from any other? What do you think?
Well, in my humble opinion, what makes the LGBT community different than any other is because we like to have fun. We try not to take life too seriously, because if you really think about it, life beats us up.
Right.
So with that being said, we try to not take life too seriously. Take life as it comes.
Yeah.
Or at least I do.
No, I see that. When I'm around the community, baby, that's the best ball I have. I don't know about y'all ladies, but when I'm around the queer community, I have a ball, period. And so, yeah, I like that answer.
I feel like the LGBT community is full of love and acceptance.
Because
that's all we really search.
See, I was just about to say, because that's all that y'all really long for and want. And when y'all get that, it's like, when I look at y'all and y'all just be so happy and so loved, I can see it in y'all eyes. And I feel like that is an amazing thing. And I feel like God, the God that we talk about and we serve, He would be happy for us to be proud of somebody else who feel like what they're doing is not accepting. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like God would be happy with me, because like, her heart is big. You You know what I'm saying? And everybody that supports the community, I feel like we gotta stand together more than anything because we love the community, and it's nothing nobody can do about it. I mean, it's nothing you can do about it. I love them. It's nothing you can do about it. But yeah, we're gonna keep rolling with these questions, y'all. All right. My second question, and we tying this popcorn up. We love it. This next question is, what are some appropriate ways to approach a person a part of the community? Like, what are some positive approaches, or, you know, some things we should do or shouldn't do, or, you know, because some people just, once they recognize, they're disrespectful with it. You get what I'm saying? And I'm just wondering, like, what are the appropriate ways to kind of approach, or, you know, how you feel like you should be approached when someone needs your attention or needs something or want to ask you something? Like, what, you know, what would you say?
I feel like your appropriate approach is just come up and say hi. Like, don't be shy. I'm the type of person, as far as dating is concerned, or just in general. If you want to get to know me, I'm an open book. Just come say hi.
Right.
Don't assume anything. Don't listen to other people. Hey, he say, she say. Just come to me. All you have to do is come to me. I'm an open book.
And you're human.
Exactly.
So, yeah, I like that answer. I feel like some people don't know how to approach, and
one of the biggest things I do hate, though, is I hate when someone is interested and they send a friend over.
Yeah.
Don't do that. Just man up. Be a man.
I like that. Why are you sending somebody else? Even as a woman, I don't like that. I don't like that.
How do you know if I don't find you attractive as well? If you don't take the opportunity, take that chance, take that step. You know?
Right. That shows me that you ain't got no lead way. Like, you can't lead. Like, you have to follow. And sometimes that's okay, but sometimes you need that person to be like, hey, I like you.
Take charge.
Yeah, take charge. Don't be with no Rudy Poo, okay? Don't be with no Rudy Poo, baby. Have somebody that's gonna take charge and that's ready. All right, we ain't got time to be playing games out here, y'all.
Exactly.
So yeah, okay, period. I got a few more questions. Let's see. Yeah, I got my little cards with me tonight. We're doing our thing. So let me ask you this question, Pat. Do you think it is fair for all people to have equal rights? Why or why not?
I do.
Let's talk about it.
Because if you really think about it, as of right now, I'm single.
Yeah. Y'all heard what he said?
So with that being said,
single.
I do believe in marriage. I do believe in that special person. You know what I'm saying? So I do feel like everybody should have rights. Why not? We are all human after all. We all bleed. Our blood bleeds red.
Right.
So why not have the same rights as everybody else?
Right. That's true. I feel the same way. I feel like it don't matter. And you know what? It takes it. It's like history repeats itself, but it tries to attack everybody in all kind of ways. And it's just like, we all got some kind of feeling inside of us where we feel like we have a right to do something because the law says so. Am I right? Am I wrong? So with the community, I feel like they try to target y'all so much because they want to bring y'all down.
Exactly.
They want y'all to stop doing what y'all doing. But it's not happening, y'all. It's too many of them. And when they get together, they really are a team. They work together and love each other. They don't, you know, all of that. They just want to be accepted. And I feel like,
something I feel like other communities could take from as well. Because there's strength in numbers. There's power in unity.
And it's crazy because every culture has a queer or somebody a part of the community.
And even
so,
what people fail to realize as well, gay is not new. It's been here. It's been around
for centuries, y'all. Have y'all ever seen some of those paintings where they're like men together, like back in like 1880s. They would have pictures of men together. I'm like, it didn't just start in the 90s. This been going on. We just put a name on it. we label it, what it is and what it means and things like that.
And then on top of that, homosexuality is not only in humans, it's in animals as well.
So my thing is, if it's a feeling, if it's a love, if it's something that was created and it's something that you feel,
it shouldn't be looked down on.
It shouldn't be looked down on because, I mean, I don't want to step on any toes, but God had to create the feeling. Am I right or am I wrong?
Right.
Because, I mean, He had to create the feeling. Because there's a God and there's also a devil, but God is greater. So it's just like, you can't be around here stepping on nobody's toes or putting them down because it's a feeling that at the end of the day was created by God Himself.
Love is love.
Love is love. It's so much unconditional love, man. It's like, how can you not love a person that much? I be looking at some of y'all straight people like, ugh. It's like, so how you gonna look at somebody else like that? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all have our own issues and problems and everything, and it's not right. I don't like it. I don't like it. But that's why.
And just like the Bible says, no sin is greater than the next.
No, and that's my point tonight, y'all. No sin is greater than the next. I have some of the most smartest, the most talented friends. It's the popcorn, y'all. The most talented friends that are from the community. Women, men, transgender. I have them. And one thing I can say about them is they're the most brilliant people that's ever been in my life. Like, anytime I've had a problem, I can call on one of them. You know what I'm saying? It's like, it's something that you can't explain.
And it's just that love. You know?
It's that love. And I'm going to keep eating this popcorn, but anyway. It's the love. I just choked out one of them goddamn, the little seeds or whatever, the shell thing in there. I don't know what the hell it was. That motherfucker was in the back of my throat, y'all. Damn near passed out. The hell? Well, I done had one too many damn drinks. I don't know which one it is, but yeah. Those people that I know, and I'm not gonna say y'all name on here. I don't want everybody in your business or whatever, but y'all have been the most loving people I've ever known in my life, bruh. And it's like, you know, I'm a protector. I don't play that talking about my friends that's in the community. I don't even play that. Because for one, those relationships and that positive energy that they bring, you can never get that from other people that's straight.
And it's just that loyalty, you know?
Loyalty too. I do agree with that. And so I got another question, y'all. We're gonna keep it rolling, all right? So this is the last question before we get into the next topic. Do you feel the gay rights movement is necessary at this point of time where they are trying to erase it from society? We basically just talked about this, but yeah, how you feel about that?
I do, because we're in a time in history where everything is going backwards for years. From basically, we're getting sent back in time, and it shouldn't. If you ask me, I feel like we should be progressing, but we're not.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not just for gay rights, it's for African American rights, it's for transgender rights. You know what I'm saying? I feel like we went 2 steps forward, but now we're getting pushed 10 steps back.
That's true. They've been trying
and it shouldn't be that way.
Yeah, they've been trying to erase a lot of laws and a lot of things that require marriage now. Is insane, and it's just like only certain states allow it, right?
Exactly.
So you mean to tell me I gotta go all the way to another state, get married, and then now I'm official.
Just for my marriage to be recognized.
saying, the movement, I feel like is needed. It's needed, and it's just not needed from the community. It's needed from us too, y'all. That's why I want to create something. I want to be a part of something that helps the community, because the community helps me. Shit, what the hell?
On top of that, that's why I feel like shows like Pose are so important. Shows like RuPaul's Drag Race is so important because it shows not only one side of it, it shows that we are multi-layered, multi-faceted people. We're not a monolith.
And what about, I watch shows like Orange is the Black, Winksworth, where women are like treated a certain way because they like, other women, they call names and things like that. It's just crazy.
It's all about representation. I feel like we need to be seen in every aspect of life. You know what I'm saying? It's just like every speaking of television shows, every television show that you see out now currently, you have the flamboyant type person, when that's not all that makes up a homosexual person. You know what I'm saying? We are not all flamboyant. And some of us that are simply men. Right. Like, I feel like myself, as far as myself is concerned, I feel like I'm just a man. I just don't happen to be attracted to other men.
I get what you're saying. It's like certain different kinds of how people represent themselves and how they feel. I've heard some men say like, I'm a woman. That's what I want to be called. And that's it. And I'm the type of person, I respect that. I'm fine with it. But I get what you're saying. Like, everybody has a different representation representation of themselves, and I feel like straight people do too. We all do, and I feel like it's not right to say, "Hey, she's straight," but look at her body. That's like judging me because of shit who I am and what I am. Shit, I'm who I'm gonna be, and I ain't going nowhere. I feel like that's with the community too. Y'all can hate all y'all want, y'all can say what y'all want, but they ain't going nowhere. They ain't going nowhere. You might as well get used to it.
And it's one of those things, like, I feel like a lot of people like to put us all in one box. You know what I'm saying? They're just like, oh, but he does our things.
I feel you on that.
We're not all like this.
Right. That is a good topic to talk about. Everybody is not in the same category, is not the same way. So you can't just shut them all down because of one person. I get what you're saying, though, man.
Honestly, I feel like that's why a lot of men in our community are still struggling with themselves as far as calling themselves DL and all this stuff, because they're afraid of what others might think.
Yeah. It's a lot of people, we call them down low. Down low men, or bisexual men that like men and women. It's a lot of that going around in 2025, and I feel like you need to speak up and say something. You should give somebody a choice. Exactly. Give somebody a choice to be like, okay, you like men and women, I'm good. Don't be trying to pull a fast one on it.
My whole thing is,
be happy who you are.
Exactly. It's 2025.
It's 2025.
Being gay, being homosexual is more open now.
It's more normal.
So why choose to be DL? Like you don't realize you're harming more people than you are helping.
That's true.
By claiming to be DL, by being on the DL.
Right.
You're harming more than you're helping.
I think that's the worst of the worst you can do to somebody. To know that you like this, but you're not trying to tell this person that you're currently with or currently seeking, and I feel like that caused a lot of negative turmoil and just disgraces, because if I like both, I'm gonna tell you I like both. And I told motherfucker I like both. I'm not gonna hide it, because it's who I am. And if I can't be honest with myself, then
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm gonna be honest with you. That's truly it. But we're having a talk. Y'all need to chime. I hope y'all chiming in. I hope y'all chiming in. We talking about real stuff, man. We talking about real stuff, y'all. And you just got in here. Yeah, it's just like I'm being nice tonight, y'all. I appreciate y'all coming in, and I appreciate y'all hanging in there with me. We being nice and we chilling, we mellow. I'm sipping this podcast.
What you said?
We've been drinking a little bit, y'all. This is where we come and talk. This is for y'all. This is for y'all. And I want y'all to enjoy it. And if you need a shirt, hop in with my girl Jasmine. She made this shirt. I'm celebrating Pride Month all month long. And I appreciate my friend for coming on today. With everything that he has going on in his life, he still made sure he came on tonight to represent and to support me and to support y'all. So it's a blessing to be here, y'all.
Yes,
what you said? What you said? We're going to talk about RuPaul next, y'all. What y'all know about RuPaul? I need y'all to hop in. You want some popcorn? I need y'all to hop in. That's that motherfucking popcorn that was choked up, y'all. What's going on? Tap in, y'all. We're talking about RuPaul. Do y'all know who RuPaul is? If you don't know who RuPaul is, shame on you. Shame on you.
The legend, the icon.
The mother of them all, y'all. Let's get into RuPaul. He's 64 years old now, y'all. 64. Do y'all know how good RuPaul looks?
Period.
That motherfucker look good. To be 64, look good.
Yes, indeed.
Alright, he's one of the first drag queens they call Mother. Alright, the TV show Drag Race, if y'all ever watched it, it's been on for a while. I mean, it has many seasons, so I can't count. But yeah, Drag Race, if you watch that show, that's the show RuPaul is on. I'm gonna need y'all to Google that if y'all don't know. Alright, he's from San Diego, California. Alright, and he is an American drag queen, of course, an actor, a television host, a singer, a producer, and a writer. Alright, so let's talk about RuPaul, man. How you feel about RuPaul?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you. When I first came into the scene, this is just not about RuPaul. This is about drag queens in general.
Okay.
Drag queens used to scare me.
Yeah. They say they have on little costumes.
No, but drag queens really used to scare me until I finally realized it's an art form. Mm-hmm. Drag is an art. It's an art to be able to transform yourself from a man to a woman. You know?
And they really be looking like it. Like it really be. You have to look twice, especially if they ain't tall as hell.
The art of drag is so amazing because there's no generalization or typical drag queen. You have all different styles of drag queens. You have the queens, which are the pageant queens.
Right.
You have the kooky queens.
Yeah. The weird ones.
The ones who like to use
like Lydia Buttholes.
Or Lucky Stars.
Yeah.
You have the BDSM drag queens. It's just so many different types of drag queens out there.
It is. And I think RuPaul, he really gives them all a chance to, you know, show themselves and put on and make their own platform. And I think he does amazing at giving back.
Exactly.
I really think he does. And I mean, why not? You the mother, baby. You created this. You didn't create this, but you were one of the first ones.
Right,
I will say. You was a pioneer, baby. You was an icon. Period. And I love RuPaul, y'all. I feel like I want to meet him in person. First of all, put me on the show. Let him do me up. Because, baby, I want to see what I look like when they put me in all that stuff.
Type shit.
Yeah, put the girl on Memphis from there so I can turn up. Period.
Right.
Alright, let's see what we're going to talk. We're going to talk about the All-Star Show, too. RuPaul All-Star Show. Have y'all watched it? If y'all ain't watched it, y'all missing out. If y'all want to learn how to do makeup, watch that show. They be on there doing all kind of faces of makeup.
Yes, indeed.
Everything you can think of, these girls do it. And I love it. I love it about that. Like, who's your favorite on the season of All Stars right now? Cause I've been watching it. Y'all gotta catch up with it.
My favorite would have to be George's.
I love Georgia.
George's is the queen.
She's like perfect.
All queens to me. She can do stunts, flips,
Everything.
tricks, everything. I feel like George's has the total package.
She really does. She been killing it.
Yes, it is.
She been killing it, and she's so little. Like you would think she would be like shy or something like that, but no. She been doing her goddamn thing.
George's is everything.
I agree with you on that. Let's talk about Mistress Isabella Brooks.
As far as Mistress is concerned, I like her. I like her form of drag. Don't get me wrong.
She a beast. She a beast now.
But her attitude.
Attitude is everything. What you say?
Attitude to me, she just doesn't give me what I need.
Yeah.
She's good, but it's just the bitchiness of it all.
And I feel like as a drag queen, with all the pressure that is being faced right now in the community, being that kind of villain drag queen is not good.
Yeah.
For
not good
the
for
world.
It's not good.
It's not good for the community because you're giving off to the younger drag queens that's wanting to do this, that's giving it to themselves and loving themselves, that being the villain is the way to go.
Exactly.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm a judge in here tonight. I feel like I've been on a RuPaul show because I really do think Mistress, I wonder if they're paying her to be that way or if she really is like that.
She might be like that.
You think so?
Yeah.
Because that other girl, Brooks, the older one that just came back, she's in the Brooks family.
Yeah.
And she did her dirty.
Yeah.
So it was like, come on, girl.
She's just a nasty girl in general.
Yeah, I wouldn't want to be Mistress Isabella Brooks because she doesn't, I don't know what it is for her. She's not giving drag queen icon, look up to you queen. So, I don't know. Y'all gotta watch that show. It's
Everybody
funny.
loves a humble queen.
Yeah, everybody loves a humble queen. I mean, you got some that talk a little here and a little there, but it's good to be humble
Yes.
and to be loved by the world. Because people love them to RuPaul. I bet you that. But yeah, so do you feel like, we still talking about Mistress, do you feel like it was right for her to do the points thing? Like the way she did? I know you, as the person that you are, I just know you don't agree with
I
the
really
point
don't,
system.
because I feel like you should. Me being the person I am, I feel like you should have integrity in everything you do.
Right.
With that, if you say you're gonna do something, do it. Push comes to shove because you never know when the shoe is gonna be on the other foot. So with that being said, I feel like you should have integrity in everything you do. And
Right.
she did not show an ounce of integrity throughout this season.
And I hate George's is just riding along.
Along the coattail.
Yeah, I don't like that because I'm like, George's, you would have got your point regardless. You didn't even need. You know what I'm saying? You didn't need her.
You could have got along.
Yeah, you could have got what you needed from everybody just by being you.
Exactly.
You didn't have to be a follower. Now they looking at you like
You being the follower.
you're being a follower. That's pretty much what they gonna say.
Yeah.
But hey, we moving right along, y'all. We just talked about RuPaul. We talked about a lot of things like with the gay movement and the community, how we should approach things, what's good to say, what's things we shouldn't be saying or we should be doing. We should be sticking together. We should be working together instead of going against each other. We all are human. We all have our own things that we're going through, and I feel like we gotta do better, y'all.
Yes, indeed. Because guess what? Love is love.
Love is love. It don't matter what race you are. Love is love, and that's what we're giving on this show. Period. So we're gonna keep going on. We got some things. Let's see. So different ways of gay. We already pretty much talked about that. We, like you said, Pat, you feel like some people do too much. Some people do too less. They sending friends. Some of them is just, I see some of them just do the most sometimes, though. I ain't gonna lie about that.
Indeed.
But we shouldn't dictate that one person off of everybody. So that's something that, you know, I've learned today too myself. Like that's not everybody, and I know that because I have different friends that are part of the community, and I ain't gonna lie, all of them act different. I get a different side of the community with all of my friends, but I must say at the end of the day, it's all love, and it's all, you know, it's all what it should be, in my opinion. So yeah, I think that us talking about that was definitely good. So we're gonna talk about T.S. Madison too. Y'all know who T.S. Madison is.
The Queen Supreme Court.
The Queen. She is on RuPaul's show as well, y'all. So T.S. Madison is considered transgender, right? Okay, so yeah. T.S. Madison is considered transgender, was once a man, but got some surgery and looks like a woman now. When I say she's thick, baby, she is thick. When I say thick, I was like, on camera, if it looked that big. I bet in person, it looked real big. But yeah, let's talk about T.S. Madison. I know earlier you was telling me that she had some new music. I'm gonna have to go check that out because I didn't even know she did music, y'all. So that's something new to me.
Yes, indeed.
How you feel about T.S. Madison?
I feel like T.S. Madison is a staple in our community. She represents the T with the transgender, but she doesn't. She says she is a woman, but she says she's a transgender woman. There is a difference. She knows and she understands that she's not a natural born woman.
Right.
She's a transgender woman, which means she still has her parts, but she considers herself as a woman. But to answer your question, I love T.S. Madison. She's a staple in our community.
Yeah.
And I love what she is doing for the trans community. She just recently opened up a house to house transgenders that come out and get disowned by their family. So that's one thing that she has contributed to our community.
Right. I love that. I'm gonna piggyback on what you said about that. I did not know that, and I love that because y'all be surprised. I bet that house is full, and I bet it's so much love that she got around them. I just know it. And I know she got rules and expectations, and maybe trying to, you know, make people gain their confidence and things like that. But to hear that is just awesome. That lets you know that people out there care.
And they just let you know there are people in our community that are doing for our community and making a difference in our community.
Right. Yeah, I think a lot more of us need to do something about it, you know. And I know some of y'all out there, y'all feel that in your heart. Y'all want to do something. Let's educate ourselves. Let's Google some things that we could do in the community to help each other, like, and just find out what's out there and just help, give a helping hand, because we all need help. We all need love, and it's just like, don't just stop at certain situations.
Man, stop judging people based on who they love. Just get to know them for the person who they are, because you never know. You could be missing out on the most important person in your life just by being judgmental.
That's true. That's true. Y'all can let love just slip away from y'all just because y'all want to judge somebody. And what's that saying? You can't judge a book by its cover.
You miss out on good people by being judgmental.
By being judgmental. You're not going to get your blessings like that. I don't care what you say. Some of y'all so judgmental, it's ridiculous. But who are you to judge? I bet if we digged up your books and your closets, we'll find a lot of things. So who are you?
In those closets for a mile long, baby.
So who are you to judge, baby? Like, stop it. Stop it. So yeah, on my podcast, baby, we support here, and if you don't like it, I'm sorry. Take it up with God, because it's not gonna stop. I'm celebrating all month long. This is my second guest, and I want to make sure that every year I make sure the month of June is dedicated to Pride Month, and every month, if I have to. If that's the way I gotta support in me, that's what I'm gonna do. From Texas to Memphis, I'm putting on for y'all. And if anybody out there in the community is watching me, I want y'all to know that I stand with y'all as a black woman. I love y'all, and don't give up. Love yourself, because at the end of the day, if you can't love yourself, how you gonna love somebody else? And I don't want you to go through no pain and suffering because you don't love yourself, because there are people out there, y'all, that will love you. You know, surround yourself with better people too. You know, sometimes we stick around in situations because we feel like we have to, but surround yourself with love. Because that's all is needed in the community is love. They don't ask for nothing. They don't ask for much. They really don't. They don't ask for nothing but acceptance and love. And if that's so hard to give, then maybe y'all need to go talk to God.
Maybe you need to look in the mirror.
Maybe you need to look in the mirror, man, because it's not the math, not mathing, y'all. We gotta be better.
Because all we want is love and acceptance.
That's it. And I feel like that's all I want as a straight married woman. That's all I want is love and acceptance. So why can't everybody want the same things and be treated the same way? That's the question.
Two sides of the same coin, basically.
Period. We can't judge nobody, y'all. You gotta stop doing that. This is episode 8. I'm so excited. That's really all I got. That's really all I got tonight, y'all.
It was a good conversation, good discussion. Tap in, tune in, subscribe, like, comment, subscribe.
What you said?
What you said.
Support the movement, y'all. This is the 8th episode, and I'm so excited. I appreciate you, Pat, for coming out.
You're welcome.
This was such a good episode, y'all. I knew it was gonna be what it was. So yeah, y'all, we chilling, we vibing, we love y'all, and we need y'all to share this. We need y'all to like this. We need y'all to follow us, and just Pat here, he cuts hair. So if y'all around in the East Texas area, get at his Facebook. Pat, what's your Facebook?
Patrick Leon Walker on Facebook.
Patrick Leon Walker on Facebook, y'all. He cutting hair, and when I say he cold edit, he is cold edit. Y'all need to get at him for the latest cuts.
Check me out, Pat Leon Walker on Facebook, Pat the Barber on Instagram.
Hey, he cutting hair, y'all. Y'all need to come on get these cuts and get these deals. I know y'all like to look good, so
yes, indeed.
Why not?
See the hair?
Why not?
Come get these.
Hit my boy up, y'all. If y'all on my page, y'all will see his flyer on. I'm gonna repost it after we cut the live tonight, y'all. But we didn't have a ball here tonight.
Yes, indeed.
I'm thinking we have some great discussions. We have some people chiming in, and if y'all didn't get to chime in because y'all don't follow directions, look, I don't know what to tell y'all.
It is what it is.
But you still got time to share this live and share this episode. You can support us that way, all right? Because we both trying to make it up at this thing. And we need y'all full support, just like y'all support these celebrities. We need y'all to support us too, okay? Because we trying to empower and do some good things. We not out here talking down. We trying to make things better.
We not on the bullshit.
We not on the bullshit. That's pretty much what I wanted to say. Oh yeah. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all enjoy our little neo soul thing, baby, and we gonna rock it out.
Yes, indeed.
Period. Cheers to episode 8, man. With Pat, y'all. I'm so excited. Cheers, y'all. All my Facebook people out there, y'all, we chiming out. We chiming out. Period. What you said?
What you said?
I'm gonna have to check for the comments, y'all, on YouTube. Thank y'all for being so supportive and listening, following directions. I love y'all.
We love y'all.
Next episode, we're gonna be giving out a prize, y'all. I did forget to mention that. On next episode, we're giving out a prize, so y'all stay tuned because I'm gonna test y'all on some stuff we talked about today. Period. So I'm gonna see if y'all was really listening and if y'all really learned something. You ain't gonna have no choice but to go back and watch the episode.
Right.
If you want this little money, who don't want a little free lunch during the week? During these hard work weeks, baby, y'all could use a little lunch, a little free lunch. So y'all catch me on the next episode, Pat. We gonna wrap it up, y'all.
Right on.
That's a wrap.